Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ProSouth Wrestling, live on YouTube and here in Piedmont, Alabama. We are 1 week away from the debut of the War Machine, the Man Beast, Rhino, here at ProSouth. And we are also 1 week away from redemption. But let's go ahead and get the action underway. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It is Friday night. It is ProSouth Wrestling live in Piedmont, Alabama. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are 1 week away from redemption. I am Noah Howell, and with me, as always, Mr. Peach State himself, Shane Knowles. Shane, how are you?
Hi, tremendous, Noah. We are 1 week away from redemption. One of the big moments here at ProSouth this year. You already know who's coming. We hope you'll join us.
This man right here has been showing an impressive streak over the last number of weeks.
Marcus Eric's definitely upped his game from the last month here at ProSouth.
And introducing his opponent. Making his way to the ring, representing Team Show Up and Show Out, he is one half of the ProSouth Wrestling Tag Team Champions. This is Mr. GBB, the greatest, the baddest, and the best. This is Naja-Sizzle!
Naja-Sizzle back in a ProSouth ring, and now Marcus Eric just came over to the booth and did point out something. It was a number of weeks ago that Marcus Eric picked up a win over the other ProSouth Tag Team Champion, EffinJACS, and now he has an opportunity to defeat the other ProSouth Tag Team Champion in Naja-Sizzle tonight. Luis Santiago in charge of the action.
Always a solid official on the stripes. You made mention, Noah, he's already defeated EffinJACS. Wonder if that is on the mind of Naja-Sizzle. Wonder if he's taken notice of how good Marcus Eric has looked in recent days, recent weeks.
Eric's control early with the top wrist lock. Naja-Sizzle able to roll through, kipping back up to his feet. Just that power of Marcus Eric's able to get Naja-Sizzle down to the canvas, but Naja-Sizzle using that athleticism. Eric's able to do a good job to fight out of that rear waist lock to go into a hammerlock and transition into a side headlock. Beautiful leg trip there from Naja-Sizzle, able to flip through, and he's got a camel clutch locked in on Marcus Eric's.
With those arms back, you'll make the Iron Sheik proud.
Marcus Eric's to not be humbled in that camel clutch, going back to work on Naja-Sizzle, just delivers a vicious forearm right across the jaw.
Got to be careful putting him in that camel clutch. You could put your eye out.
Ducks under the shot. Oh, Marcus Eric's face first into that top turnbuckle. Naja-Sizzle going to a place where he's most comfortable. That top rope. What a cross body. Quick cover. There's two. No.
To check his birth certificate, I think high risk is his middle name.
Delivers a kick right underneath the arm and then one to the shoulder. Nagicism going back up to that middle rope. Springing up, springboard Hurricane Rana. Charging in, oh, what a European uppercut. Now, Shane, what do you think's got to be? What a knife-edge chop. Shane, what I was going to say is, what do you think is going through the mind of Nagicism 1 week out from match number 3 with Rob Killjoy, 2 out of 3 falls?
Well, I mean, those two have put on some classics, Noah. And, 2 out of 3. I mean, you and I getting the chance to call this, as well as the fans watching on YouTube and in attendance, we're the real winners there. Getting ready Saturday.
Nagicism thinking German suplex. Marcus Erics doing a good job of using those ropes, able to block it. Oh, delivers the suplex, and Nagicism's feet careened right into that middle rope.
That may curtail some of the aerial maneuvers for a bit from the Nagicism.
And now Marcus Erics putting all the pressure on the throat of Nagicism. Both these men now fighting out onto our entrance ramp. Just depositing Nagicism back into the ring. What an elbow drop. Cover, hooks the leg, there's 2, no.
Dropped that one with authority.
Let's go, Naja.
Oh, what a running power slam. What power from Marcus Erics, but just a 2.
We made mention of it at the onset. Definitely a more aggressive, dare I say, meaner streak in Marcus Erics here. Confidence is growing in spades. And even though he lost that match against Damian Seratone, I think he went back and watched and realized the potential he can unlock.
Wheelbarrow looking for the Bulldog. Eric's able to counter into a Blue Thunder Bomb. Excellent counter from Erics, but it's not enough to put away Nagicism. Just a 2. Eric's pulling Nagicism back up and just delivers a vicious clubbing blow right across the spine. Stacks him up. Just a 2, though.
Glad to not see him try to get a handful of tights on that one.
Oh, what an izaguri there from Naja.
Like Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face or kicked in the Nagicism's case.
Both these men getting back to their feet. Eric's charging in. Oh, double stomp right across the spine. He's got him hooked. What a German, folding Marcus Erics like a lawn chair. Both these men are down. What an opening contest we are witnessing here.
Both men have big matches at Redemption next Friday, March 25th. Neither man wants to go in coming off a loss.
Oh, European uppercut there from Naja, and a drop kick. Kipping back to his feet, swing and a miss. Oh! There's 2! No!
Nagicism is like the human video game. He does things that other wrestlers could only dream of.
He don't know how to count.
Nagicism going to that place he's most comfortable with. He's going back up to that top rope. He's scaling. What could he be thinking? Moonsault. No, able to land on his feet, though. Able to scout it. Went for the back spin kick. Eric's able to dodge. There's the sit-out spine buster. Into the cover. There's 2. No, again. So close. 2.9.
2.9 does not get you the W in the record books. Got to be a full 3.
Get up, Naja. Time for you to take the ball. That's Mr. Naja. Mr. Naja. Get up, Mr. Naja.
He's got him up. Could be thinking for the me KO here. He's just got to spin him out. Naja able to counter. Crucifix bomb. He got him. What a counter. Counters the me KO into a crucifix bomb, and that is all she wrote. Marcus Erics demanding a microphone.
Cut the music. Cut the music. Narcissism. Everyone knows that in one night, you can't beat me twice. Mr. 2 out of 3 falls. So, what do you say? Me and you, 2 out of 3s right now.
He wants 2 out of 3 in advance of Hodgesism's 2
I
out
don't
of 3.
know if y'all saw the shirt when I
next week.
came out and said time to fight. I don't whine, I don't cry. So if you want to fight, let's do the second fall right now. 2 out of 3 falls, let's go.
Are we about to see it? Marcus Erics to get back in the ring. Santiago's ready.
Impromptu here. Way to stay in the ring, Lewis.
You know what? These fans don't deserve to get to see me wrestle twice for free. So, I don't care what you did. I'm talking about the fans out there. You don't get to see me twice for free. So how about tonight after the show?
Wants a fight after the main event.
Members. Marcus Erics, I think, just challenged Narcissism to a 2 out of 3 falls for our members.
Available only for our Patreon subscribers.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an opening contest that was, though. Marcus Erics, again, like I said going into the matchup, he's been on such a streak as of late, just delivering match after match where he's been showing all this improvement coming off the loss to Aaron Dallas.
Contest is scheduled for
And now he's got a
one
chance
fall,
to beat
and it is a
Narcissism twice in our members
tag
only.
team match. Introducing first, team number 1.
That match will take place after our scheduled main event. Only for Patreon subscribers. Marcus Erics and Hodgesism, 2 out of 3.
But of course, we also got coming up your ringside chats with Aaron Dallas and Tyler T.Y. Sutton, where Aaron Dallas has said he will name the stipulation of choice for the All Out Championship rematch.
We're going to know in advance.
Making his way to the ring, he is the hashtag Father of the Year and Larry Goodman's favorite wrestler. He is the Supreme Stepdaddy. Roma Miller.
One of the biggest fan favorites here in Pro South Wrestling, the Supreme Stepdaddy, Roma Miller.
And introducing his partner.
You got it, Dad. What's your part? You'll see. Yeah, you'll see. You should have made me someone terrible.
I don't do it. It's terrible.
Now here comes a man that Shane, I have been extremely impressed with in his short time here at
Making his
ProSouth.
way to the ring.
You and I both.
He is the ghetto rock star, Tyrese Murphy!
In that tag team match last week, he picked up his first W here, first victory. Tyrese Murphy. Here at ProSouth.
Of course, it was the ghetto rock star Tyrese Murphy giving the assist to Aaron Dallas that led to Aaron Dallas being able to pick the stipulation for the All-Out Championship rematch. But tonight, a partner he's very familiar with working with, Roma Miller.
And introducing their opponents.
But an interesting turn of events we're about to witness in this tag team matchup. There's one thing I got to say about the servant assassin Brandon Watley is the fact that Commissioner Amy Haven forcing him to team up with the man he faces next week, Eric the Ghost Silva. That isn't sitting well with him.
He is the Grandmaster of the Serpent Ninja Academy, the Serpent Assassin, Brandon Watley. And introducing his partner. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Matthias Darkthorn, representing the left-hand path. This is Eric the Ghost Silva.
Shane, you got to wonder what's going to be going through the mind of Eric Silva being put in this situation after all the personal jabs that Brandon Watley took place on your show last week, Ringside Chats.
Yeah, and these two can't touch each other for our Commissioner Amy Haven until next Friday, but you got to wonder, boy, if there's a tag made in this match, it's going to be a stiff one.
This is your ring. Take it! ProSouth! Walk the path!
Touching.
Hey, yo. Now, okay. Now that I got that out of the way, Amy Haven's already gotten one earful this week when she informed us about what this match is tonight. Brandon Watley, I would much rather be standing out here watching this man punch you in the face. I would much rather see Silva take his foot and break it off in places we can't say on ProSouth. But we're told if Silva does that, no match next week. Okay. Okay. I guess this is where we're at. Silva Whatley tag team? Okay. Why not? We'll do it. But don't lose sight of what happens in 7 days, Brandon Whatley. Don't lose sight of what happens next week. Redemption. Silva pounds your face in.
Silva, Silva,
Definitely an uneasy pairing here.
Unfortunately, because he can't do it tonight, Roma, Tyrese, I'm afraid that means you get to be the victims tonight. Not worried yet. But tonight, you two. Next week, you. Dragged, screaming, left hand path.
Slim, the official of this tag team contest.
Congratulate Slim. Was informed earlier he'll be getting married Saturday, May 14th. Congratulations to him and his significant other.
Despite his namesake, the chances of her saying yes were astronomical.
I've always wondered why fat chance and slim chance mean the same thing.
Whatley and Silva can't agree on who's even going to start this match. Shane, I just do not see how these two are going to be able to coexist long enough to be in the confines of a tag team match.
Yeah, this pairing is not long for this world.
Here we go.
I think you saw that nice tribute from Eric Silva to Scott Hall. I know Noah, myself, everyone at ProSouth Wrestling, fans and those within the business around the world mourning the loss of the bad guy Scott Hall. We lost him earlier this week, but contributions will never be forgotten in pro wrestling.
You want to talk about one of the true landscape changers of our wonderful industry? Scott Hall was one of those men. Tyrese Murphy got a side headlock locked in on Eric Silva here. Nice athleticism there shown by the ghetto rock star, and Silva can't help but laugh it off a little bit.
I'm sure Silva knows Tyrese is extra excited coming off his first victory here at ProSouth, but Silva's racked up many victories. Longest reigning ProSouth champions ever.
Eric Silva, the second longest reigning ProSouth champion in history, multiple time all-out champion.
Someone once told me I had won most improved announcer of the year back-to-back years. I was like, how bad was I to begin with?
The supreme athlete checking in this matchup, and Eric Silva took his eye off the ball to argue with Whatley, and Roman Miller's making him pay for it. Uh-oh, Silva able to block. Oh, delivers some vicious forearms now to Roman Miller. Oh, what an up kick.
Whatley, you can't do no better. Shut up.
Roman Miller's mandible has seen better days.
Roman Miller rolling underneath that bottom rope, and by ProSouth tag rules, Tyrese Murphy is now the legal competitor.
Crybaby Watley, Crybaby Watley.
Oh, what a back elbow there from Tyrese. Oh, Roman Miller checking into this matchup now. Uh-oh. I think Silva's going to get some quality time.
Why do you care, Watley? You stop.
You're in no man's land, Roman Miller. Now you're in Tony Midas land. It's always a quick trip.
Tyrese checking back in, charging in, up, swinging a miss on the Ghost. Ripcord! What a ripcord punch from Eric Silva. Tyrese might have gotten knocked off his block there. Oh, Silva just yeeting him up and over. Oh, sweeping out the legs of Tyrese, crashing onto the floor hard.
Tyrese took a trip down to Midas land, but not by choice.
Oh. Well, Watley tagging himself into this matchup and proceeding to just stomp a hole into the Ghetto Rockstar.
Well, he's been out here for a hot minute, and he's got some frustration to let out, and unfortunately Tyrese is the recipient of that.
Tyrese just sent face first right off the ring apron. Just driving him back first into that steel barricade and back into the apron. Just this aggressive side we've seen out of Brandon Watley for the last month.
He credits Eric Silva with bringing that out of him. Silva said he's going to end it next Friday.
Just a two. Now Watley just driving his knee right into the spine of Tyrese Murphy.
Canvas.
Watley now trying to drag Tyrese back up. Tyrese trying to fight back, delivering a couple of shots to the midsection. Oh, but one elbow right to the top of the spine, and Tyrese Murphy's back down to the canvas.
Punch a man between the shoulder blades. That's not enough. Stomp down on his neck. He's well aware that he has a count of 5.
All you do is hit. You take your ass off. Let's go, Tyrese. All we do is hit. Let's go, Tyrese. Come on, quit playing this.
Tyrese just trying to fight back now, but Watley with just a boot right to the side of the head, and Tyrese is back down. Oh. As you said going into this matchup, a forceful tag there from Brandon Watley.
You know, Slim and I had a chance to go out to eat last week. I had a cheeseburger, he had a look at it.
Eric Silva now just measuring Tyrese Murphy. Driving that knee into the spine and locking in that rear chin lock. But keeping that knee onto the spine of Tyrese Murphy that Brandon Watley did quite a number to with those vicious knees and kicks.
I was going to say, he may not admit it, but he is following up on the damage that Watley has already inflicted.
Oh, what a leg drop. But just a 2. And another forceful tag from Brandon Watley, stopping Eric Silva from connecting one of his signature maneuvers, the Hellplex, right into that turnbuckle. Oh, Tyrese fighting back, delivering some shots to the midsection, but one kick to the knee from Brandon Watley, and that Tyrese is back down once again. You gotta wonder how much is left in the Ghetto Rockstar, because for the last 5 to 6 minutes, Eric Silva and Brandon Watley been in firm control. As I say that, there's the tag to Roma. Roma Miller, there's the back elbow. Athlete's forearm.
Take something for that.
Wait a minute, he's measuring Brandon Watley. Could be thinking that super kick. There it is. Tyrese with a zigzag. What a combination. Cover.
Nice teamwork.
Wait a minute. Silva breaking up the pin.
The only reason I can think, Noah, is he didn't want to be on the receiving end of a loss in this match.
Wait a minute. Tyrese could be thinking zigzag on Silva. No, Silva fighting out of it, delivering some forearms. Oh, step up Izaguri there from Roma Miller. Wait a minute. Collateral damage and a rock bottom combo. Both these men with covers.
Wow.
Both men pinning their respective opponents, but
No matter how you slice it and dice it, it's a victory for Brandon Watley and Eric Silva in that tag team action.
but look at this stare down.
Well,
In 7 days, it's going to come down to who's going to pin the other.
Slam trying to separate tag team partners who were victorious tonight.
Chance of Silva's gonna kill you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, an interesting turn of events we witnessed there. 7 days. Brandon Watley, Eric the Ghost Silva finally get to have physical contact in the form of a singles match.
And they made good partners tonight. They got the job done. They got the victory, but I think no one would disagree with the fact that they might be good partners. They're going to make even better enemies next Friday.
But Shane, one thing I'm looking forward to tonight, the YouTube Championship on the line once again. 7 days before his matchup with the War Machine Rhino, the champion of champions, Damian Seratone, will take on a returning Croc the Croc Johnston with the YouTube Championship on the line.
A former tag team champion here at ProSouth, of course, this time doing it without J2 Strong, will be taking on Damian Seratone one-on-one.
What do you think going into that matchup? Who do you think's got the advantage there?
You know, I haven't seen Brock in singles action a lot. I always think of him as a tag team wrestler. Now, I know in the state of Georgia, he's been breaking out a little bit in singles action. This will be our first time to see it here, so I got to go with Damian.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, coming up next, this man sitting right next to me will be in the ring. It is time for Ringside Chats. Aaron Dallas, Tyler T.Y. Sutton. The stipulation for the All-Out Championship match at Redemption is about to be set. Ladies and gentlemen, I am definitely looking forward to that matchup. You know, it was just a number of weeks ago. Aaron Dallas had an opportunity for that All-Out Championship against Tyler T.Y. Sutton, and he was robbed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Aaron Dallas was robbed because of a sneaky, underhanded tactic from Tyler T.Y. Sutton, slipping brass knuckles into the trunks of Aaron Dallas, getting the decision reversed. And if I'm Aaron Dallas, I would throw all that out the window. Make sure Sutton can't pull an underhanded tactic like that again. But that's just my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to find out. But also, ladies and gentlemen, we do have coming up later this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, the all-out champion here at ProSouth, Mr. Tyler Sutton. Thank you for joining us this evening. Now, 1 week away from Redemption, March 25th. We already know that you are signed to defend that title against Aaron Dallas. What we do not know, and the reason that I have you both out here, challenger to join us shortly, is exactly how this match is going to take place and what the stipulation is. I know that is what is first and foremost on your mind. Mr. Sutton said he will exit the ring immediately. If you do not all please pipe down generously. All that being said, I think it's a good idea to bring out the challenger now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aaron Dallas.
What an ovation for the #1 contender for the All-Out Championship, Aaron Hayha Dallas.
Good to see you, sir. First time here at Ringside Chats. Good to have you. I have a chair for you right here, sir. And my seat. I'll stand. I'll stand. No worries. Well, gentlemen, 1 week away, Redemption, March 25th. This man has something that you want, the ProSouth All Out Championship. However, I think Mr. Sutton knows that you have something he wants. He wants to know, you've had a week to think about this now, what exactly is the stipulation for your match March 25th? How will this All Out Championship be decided?
Before that, Shane, we got to start at the beginning because I have not gotten the proper chance to really introduce myself to this ProSouth crowd.
Let me check my text.
You suck! Hey, Rob! Hey, Rob! Hey, Rob!
Sutton just showing no respect to Aaron Dallas.
Hey, Rob! Hey, Rob! Somebody said sexy, Tyler! P-Rock's up! P-Rock's up! P-Rock's up! P-Rock's up!
Shane Knowles, my story begins January 4th, 2022, where I started training at the Nightmare Factory. But 2 months before that, I was a broke college kid who had no idea what he wanted to do with his life. And I needed a reason to put the COVID protocol, computer classes on hold. I needed to pursue a passion of mine that had been burning inside my entire life. I needed to see if I could be a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
And you've done a great job so far, I think.
I agree with my
Thank you,
broadcast
Shane.
partner.
Thank you. That means the world coming from you. Shane, 5 years ago today, and you don't know this, I have a Snapchat memory to prove it. You officiated a match for my little brother's birthday. I won't tell you who wrestled in that match. That's for later. However, back to my rise. I was a broke college kid who had no idea what he wanted to do. So I did what my heart told me to do and chase my passion. So I put school on hold and I applied. However, before I applied for wrestling school, I decided to reach out to a man that I'd known my whole life. A man that I had actually watched wrestle when I was just a child, and a man that he actually officiated a match for at my little brother's birthday party. A man who's been in the business for 19 years and counting. A man named Kyle Matthews. I reached out to Kyle and I asked him, Kyle, what do I have to do to become a professional wrestler? I will go anywhere and I will do anything. And he referred me to the Nightmare Factory. So that's where I started. I put in an application and I was approved. I got accepted and I thought that's where my journey started. However, just like everything else in life, another setback, I didn't have enough money. People, wrestling school is really expensive. I don't know if y'all knew that, but it's not cheap. Especially to train at such a world-class facility as the Nightmare Factory. So I knew I only had one choice, and that was to save money and claw and scratch every penny I could until I could afford the second camp at the Nightmare Factory. So that's exactly what I did. Put my degree on hold. I got a job at a warehouse, laboring every day, saving up money, scratch and claw for the Nightmare Factory. First day of training begins, and man, I thought that I had worked hard to get there, and little did I know the hard work was really only starting. See Tyler Sutton? Here we go. Tyler Sutton. When I started my professional wrestling training, I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but it sure was. It was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my adult life. Now, I'm only 22 years old, so my adult life is very short. However, I went to the factory with a vision in mind, and that was to come out as a professional wrestler. So I did. I went to work every day. I clocked in at 7 and I clocked out at 3:45. I stood on my feet for 8 to 9 hours every day on concrete, laboring, doing whatever needed to be done to put more money in my pocket to stay going to the factory. I would go and clock out at 3:45 to then go sit an hour and a half in Atlanta traffic every day to go train at the factory. And I knew that it was all okay because when I got there, the 4 to 5 hours of taking arm drags and getting body slammed, it was all worth it. Because at the end of it, I was going to have a name behind myself. Yeah, we'll get to the stipulation. Just hold on. These people need to hear the spiel of Aaron Dallas, okay? Hey, can I keep going? Is that okay? Can I keep talking?
Nobody cares about tell you why.
So the second camp started for 3 months, Monday through Thursday. I clocked in, clocked out, drove through traffic, put in countless hours and reps, and I finished. And I graduated, and I became a professional wrestler. March 28th, I had my showcase, and I won a tag team match with my partner, Aaron Kirk. And soon after that, I had my very first match outside of training right here in this very ring at ProSouth Wrestling in Piedmont, Alabama. That's right. And you let them say what they want. They paid their hard-earned money to get here, and they can say what they want. We'll get to it. Don't you worry, Tyler. So, throughout the past year, I've wrestled here at ProSouth, and I want to say that I've definitely grown closer, and I really do feel the love and appreciation from this ProSouth faithful here tonight. That's okay. But I also want to state that I think I've grown even more as an in-ring competitor. Example A, pinning your shoulders to the mat last week in order to pick this stipulation in the first place. You're right, Shane, that is the reason we're here. And I'm going to turn it back right now to the reason why we're here, and that's the stipulation. Now, Tyler Sutton, I want to let you know that I'm a man who learns from his past mistakes. Crybaby Sutton?
Tell you why to be buried alive. Loser, where's
Body bag!
Body bag! Body bag! Body bag! Body bag!
Now, Tyler Sutton, I want you to realize that I'm a man who learns from his mistakes. And being that our very first encounter, you had to roll up my tights in order to pin me, and mentioning the reverse decision where you very obviously planted brass knuckles in my tights in an all-out championship match. However, like I said, I learned from my mistakes, so maybe no outside interference, no running away. We throw a steel cage around this ring. Maybe a steel cage. Or maybe we just go old school crazy ProSouth style and throw that strap on a crosswire. But no, Tyler.
Make me while we're dressed. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Say yes to the dress, Tyler. Come on.
Tyler wears Pampers.
Tyler.
Make him put a diaper on.
Hey, they need the pacifier.
You found your new gimmick, buddy. Tyler, all these stipulations I can name, it doesn't matter. I need one stipulation that will give me the most decisive win against you.
Lingerie.
And do you want to know what that stipulation is, Tyler Sutton?
Dallas is making Sutton wait one more week for redemption,
Well,
and
you waited
Sutton
till
is
March
red in the
25th to
face.
Tell us all? Oh, wow. Hey, I mean, that's your choice, you know. You want to wait until March 25th to reveal.
Oh, Sutton with the belt right across the face of Aaron Dallas.
Come on, man.
Sutton has snapped. Yes,
Get
Shane.
some help out here. Come on.
Shane hit it in the bricks. Oh no, no. Sutton wrapping that steel chair around the leg of Aaron Dallas. No, don't you dare do that! Dallas, even with his leg in excruciating pain, with an act of defiance. No, again! Ramming that chair over and over, and there's Santiago, there's Slim, just trying to get some kind of order here.
That's that place where you go to castle.
What a vile, vicious assault from the all-out champion on the #1 contender. Our officials helping Aaron Dallas back to the locker room area where hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, very shortly we can get you some kind of medical update on the condition of the number one contender, Aaron Dallas. But that was just a vicious, brutal assault from Tyler Sutton just because he didn't know what the stipulation of the match next week is supposed to be. But ladies and gentlemen, one other thing we've got to discuss coming up later tonight as well, the final trial of the Tragic Prince, Cameron Keast. Last week, Cameron Keast threw a curveball. He put Harley Haven in harm's way against Dorian, and it was just all a ploy for Reynolds. This man's not going to let me talk, I see.
I see my dude when he head toward that ring, you know what I'm saying? Don't get scared now. Keep talking that big talk. We gon' head down so y'all can see it to our face, you know what I'm saying? Don't hop over that turnbuckle. Here we come. They get amped when they see me doing the interest ramp. About to put the clamps on them, and to put the match on them. Put the stamp on them, hop up on the turnbuckle. Jump with the speed buckle, damn, you don't have trouble. Put on your brass knuckles, and the double match. Slap to the back, your boy try to see me from the back. When I die, she looks stunned, I just stretch my guns.
There's Midas, and right behind him is the Prophet, Brother Asriel. The Primacy have made their presence felt here in the ProSouth Arena.
He had enough breath, count him out. I enjoy hearing that 1, 2, 3. Wake up, boy. Got them off the first geek for that Midas touch. I don't love, I don't say no feel.
You know, oh, are they here tonight? No, they're not. So relax. As usual, the Primacy has come through and run off another tag team. Keep asking for the Northside Heroes. They're not here tonight. Much like the supposed tag team champions doesn't show up, might show out, they're not here either. And so I don't know what y'all's deal with me is, because I'm here every week, and I'm getting wins every week. And myself and Asriel, we've both beaten Jax, no problem. Narcissism, I don't even know where he is half the time. It's a matter of time before we get those tag titles. And I just want to say week after week, we come out here, we put a brave face on, and we just spit the truth that we deserve to be tag team champions. And what is ProSouth's response? They just give me a microphone and ask me to talk to. I don't want to talk to these people. I don't like these people. It looks like the freaking Star Wars canteen out here with all these creatures. I refuse to be placated with these empty gestures.
Well, go on,
The Primacy means that we are the most important people in ProSouth. And it means that we're on a sacred mission to bring prestige back to the tag team title, to every championship here at ProSouth. So no, I will not. Thank you. And so no, I will not.
Wait a minute.
Hayha, you shut up now, didn't you?
Hey guys. So, you guys probably think that you're the number one contenders right about now.
The thing is, I have about 4 brain cells. Yes. It's common sense.
Okay, well, I seem to remember about 2 weeks ago when the Northside Heroes beat you guys 1, 2, 3. So maybe they're the number one contender.
That was the flukiest fluke in fluking history, and you know it. And where are they now, huh? We are the only tag team here. We deserve those shots.
Well, I have a great idea, guys, since it seems that it's pretty up in the air who the number one contenders are. How about next week at Redemption, the Northside Heroes will take on you guys, and the winners will be the official number one contenders. What do you guys think? That's fair, right?
Ridiculous!
Sounds good. See you there, guys.
They're tag team champions. Why? Why? I don't understand it. Let me tell you something, Amy. I don't know what incriminating photos someone has of you or what kind of secrets they got on you, but you need to stop backing the wrong horse. Huh? Stop protecting the tag team champion. What the? I didn't ask for the light to come out.
Folks, he is here. All meat, no bristle. The Super Chicken back at ProSouth. Charlie Brown's teacher.
Super Chicken says you laying a threat on our commissioner is a deep violation of poultry law.
When did Noah learn to speak foul language? There's more.
Hey, you can't say that.
Hey, you can't be saying that now. This is the family show. You're going to get us thrown off the air. Oh, you meant fighting, not... Okay. The Super Chicken wants me to inform you that he is a 10-time cockfighting champion. And if you want to fight right now, he will take you two on in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
I'm sorry, this is the worst Twilight Zone episode I've ever seen. That's chicken for you must be out of your flocking mind, man. We don't have anything to do with you. You need to keep that beak out of our business. All right? Bark, 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 bark. What the hell does that mean? Bark, 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 bark. That sounds like this directed to my mom. I don't like that one. Listen, I don't...
He says that you two have clucked up. Get a referee out here right now so he can cluck both of you up sideways.
Noah, you're going to have to tell me exactly what class, book, or manuscript that you learned to speak foul language.
With gravy.
I had no idea you were a Renaissance man like that. How you were able to decipher so glowingly what sounded like Charlie Brown's teacher into perfect decipherable English.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 2-on-1 handicap match underway.
Yeah, but who's the handicap? It's the privacy versus the poultry.
What's sauce for the wings?
Mine is just. Kill him already.
Folks, I learn something about Noah Howell every week. I am flabbergasted.
You know, it's the old Star Wars thing. Han Solo could understand everything Chewbacca was saying. I can somehow understand everything that this chicken is saying.
Well, good luck, Super Chicken. Break a leg. Is that the middle talon?
What did I do? What did I do to deserve this?
Midas looks like he's about to repost somebody's car. You were late on your payment last week. Brought Azriel for the muscle. It was a muscle car. Oh!
What an arm track there from the Super Chicken.
Nice chick up. I'm sad to see what happened to Erin Dallas at the hands of the All-Out champion.
That was a vicious, unnecessary assault.
You know, and I mean, I've already seen some people say, why didn't you do something? Believe me, I wanted to. Folks, I'm not a member of the active roster anymore. I sit here with Noah, member of the commentary team at ProSouth. Glad to do so. Instincts almost took in, but I mean, something may have laid me out as well. And I just hope Erin Dallas is physically fit and able to challenge that All-Out championship come next Friday. He doesn't have a lot of recovery time.
Wait a minute. The chicken's on the apron. The chicken's going to fly.
Whoa.
Chickens can fly.
Goodness.
Depositing easy for me to say, depositing Midas back into the ring. Of course, the last time we saw the Super Chicken here at ProSouth, he was defeated with chicken feed.
Found his kryptonite.
Or his chicken night.
I was going to say, a good old sack full of kernels.
It's probably the other kernel he's really afraid of. Back to the action in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Brother Azriel in just firm control now.
Talking about that one from the Bluegrass State. That colonel. You're not talking about Robert Parker, I know. Well, Super Chickens last a little bit longer in this handicap match than I would have thought.
Midas and Azriel sending Chicken off the ropes, taking him down with the double clothesline. Midas now off the ropes. Oh, what a senton there.
Dicing up some chicken.
Oh, Super Chicken egg rolling his shoulder up off the canvas.
When wrestling the Super Chicken, always hook the leg.
And now just driving that knee.
What do you think the Super Chicken learned to wrestle?
That is a very good question,
I know
Mr. Knowles.
Erin Dallas made us all aware he was at the Nightmare Factory. I think he might have been in the hen house.
Put him in the McDonald's bag.
Erin Dallas talking about struggling all those years. I know Super Chicken driving the wrestling training was in a Coupe de Ville.
Pepper Jack.
But of course, I again, with my knowledge, oh, what an Abdullah the Butcher style elbow drop.
Brother Azriel is not going to show any mercy on Super Chicken here. Azriel knows one thing, that's inflicting pain on whoever's in the squared circle with him.
Oh, went for a second one, but the Chicken able to roll out of the way. The Super Chicken trying to fight back. Oh! Azriel hit those ropes hard. Just got hung up. Oop. Chicken throwing him to the outside, but Midas immediately taking advantage. Trying to hook the wings into a full Nelson. The Chicken able to dodge. Delivers the jawbreaker a la his uncle, the Red Rooster. What a clothesline!
That was tailor-made.
Duck under. Oh, he hit him with the beak butt. Able to dodge. Comes flying in, no. Oh, what an up kick. The chicken with an up kick.
Could we be on the cusp of one of the biggest upsets in Pro South history?
A DDT, spiking Tony Midas. Wait a minute, Azrael coming back into the ring. Breaking it up at just a 1.
Good grief. And our official, Lewis, he is kind of beside himself right here.
Azrael delivering a vicious forearm now.
Privacy going to work together.
Oh, there's that discus forearm from Tony Midas. Oh, a combination body block Midas touch. Wait a minute, Azrael's not done. 300 pounds.
Oh, there goes the feathers.
Take the L out of Lover. This one is over.
It was a Super Chicken showed a good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Primacy.
Yeah. Y'all see my dude when he had toward that ring, you know what I'm saying? Don't get scared now. Keep talking that big talk.
In what was a bizarre 2-on-1 handicap match, ladies and gentlemen, the Primacy do pick up the win over the Super Chicken.
Good job with Privacy still coming out on top here, but got a pretty tough fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're going to take a very brief intermission, but don't go anywhere. Coming up next, we still have the final trial, and the YouTube Championship will be on the line. We'll see you back here in just 15 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to take a very brief intermission. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Pro South action very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live, and with James Hardy's mysterious disappearance before the Super Chicken's appearance, I will have to resume the ring announcing duties for Mr. James Hardy.
That explains that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is scheduled for one fall.
Huh?
Where were you?
Marcus Eric shoved me in a mop closet.
You gotta watch out for that mop closet. Get stuck in there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the YouTube Championship.
James pulled the okie doke on us by coming back.
Serotonin with the touching tribute to the bad guy. We love you, Scott. We'll miss you. Serotonin's been on quite a run as of late. Winning that YouTube championship back on December 3rd of 2021 from Tony Midas. And everyone who has stepped up has been put down by the champion of champions, but a very interesting turn of events we saw as we were getting ready to go off the air last week. Brock the Croc Johnston getting ready to make his ProSouth return and potentially dethrone the champion of champions 1 week out before what's going to be the biggest match of Damien Seratone's career.
Bar none.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the YouTube Championship. Introducing to my left, representing Southern Strong Style, he is the challenger, one half of the longest reigning ProSouth Tag Team Champions. This is Brock the Croc Johnston!
Not a warm reaction for Brock
and
the Croc.
introducing to my right, He is your current reigning and defending undisputed YouTube champion, the Grand Slam champion, the champion of champions, the Iron Man of ProSouth. This is Damien Seratone. Your official for this contest, referee Slim.
Slim, our official for this YouTube championship contest.
I think the reaction for Prop the Croc Johnson, who gets a bigger ovation than Damien Seratone? They love him here, and with good reason. Nice tribute to the bad guy, champion of champions. Kurt said Damien Seratone, crocodile hunter. Let's make sure Proc got a good view of that.
No collar, no bow tie-ups here. We're going straight to the fisticuffs. Swinging a miss from Proc. Damien firing some jabs and hooks. Of course, Shane, you know these two men have a history in themselves, and arguably one of the greatest tag team contests in the history of ProSouth, which you had the privilege to call. It was the Glass Ceiling versus Southern Strong Style, night one of the 2021 Trios Tournament.
Tremendous tag team match.
In which began the longest tag team championship reign in ProSouth history for Southern Strong Style, but tonight, different gold on the line.
Yeah, and like I said, I've read about Prop the Croc's exploits over in Anarchy Wrestling, a variety of other promotions as a singles competitor. First time back in singles here at ProSouth. Let's see just how good he is.
Damien trying to pick the leg of the big guy here. Damien using his experience here, trapping Proc before he can get back in the ring. And there's a dragon screw from Damien. Of course.
Dislocated patella in a hurry.
And of course, this shows where Damien has done his homework. Proc the Croc Johnston has had a history of knee issues from his time as an athlete playing football. And now ramming that knee into the ring post. Bit of aggressive side from Damien Seratone here. Wait a minute. Paying homage to one of the best to ever do it. Kicking out the back of the leg again. Proc able to counter the Irish whip. Caught Seratone with a belly-to-belly throw.
Took him out of his shoes.
Almost suplexed him right out of the boots. Just the two. Oh, what a knife-edge chop from Proc, but there's one individual in the ProSouth roster I wouldn't want to get into a chop contest with. It's the champion of champions, Damien Seratone. Proc just powering Seratone into the turnbuckle. Proc into the cover to become YouTube champion. Interesting on the part of Proc there to not hook the leg at Damien Seratone. Doing a good job of quickly staying and keeping that arm of Damien Serotonin trapped.
Good grip on that left arm.
Serotonin trying to fight back. Delivering some shots to the midsection, but one knee to the gut from Brock and a clubbing blow right across the spine. Whoops, swing and a miss. Oh, super kicking out the knee. Wait a minute, got caught. Pop up, sit out, power bomb from Park. Wait a minute, to become a new champion. No, Serotonin rolling that shoulder off the canvas at 2.5. Park may have just realized that was his chance.
You got to think that maneuver would probably finish most men in the square circle.
Oh, swing and a miss. Damien, oh, what a front chop block. Again, that injured knee of Brock, but you think that chop block was out of desperation just to give Serotonin a chance to catch itself. Serotonin getting back to his feet now. And here come these vicious chest kicks we've seen from Damien Serotonin. Measuring Brock, misses the shot to the head, but Brock not able to dodge the kick to the back of the neck. Brock in a compromising position here. Cover, hooks the leg. Just a 2.
Wise to go for a cover in that situation. Never know when you might have knocked his lights out.
Kick to the midsection. Wait a minute, Serotonin could be thinking sleep the deep here. Brock just powering him up and off. But there's a pump knee strike from Serotonin. Whoop, swing and a miss. What a spine buster.
Oh, I'd go for a cover here, Noah.
Wait a minute. Brock sending a message to Serotonin. He's going to try to gore Damien Serotonin. Serotonin able to dodge. Schoolboy. Just a 2 though, but Serotonin keeping that leg trapped. A single leg crab with that bad leg. Single leg crab with that bad leg. Brock doing a good job to roll onto his back, though, alleviate some of that pressure. But Serotonin trapping the leg. Wait a minute, he's tapping. He's tapping.
Your winner of the match by way of submission and still YouTube champion, Damien Serotonin.
Another impressive challenger steps up to the champion of champions. But the fact of the matter is this. There is no stopping Damien Serotonin on his road to redemption against the War Machine.
You see that in the eyes of Brock the Croc Johnson. He knows. He tried to give Damien a preview of what may be in store for him next week with a gore. Damien said no dice.
And look at this, the show of respect from Damien Serotonin offered to Brock. What a show of respect here by these two incredible athletes. But Shane, could this be the scene that we see next week? Damien Serotonin standing tall over the War Machine.
Let's talk about big victories in a career. Damien Seratone's got a full 7 days now to get ready for the biggest match of the season.
Wait a minute.
Friday, March 25th, ProSouth Wrestling. Damien Seratone, you and I are getting in the ring together in a hardcore match. I hear the crowd right now chanting, BC-Dub, BC-Dub. And then I hear them chanting, gore, gore, gore. Well, that's your fate, Damien, because March 25th, I'm gonna rip you in half with a gore, gore, gore.
The War Machine has answered the champion of champions.
I didn't think Damien was expecting that. I don't think any of us were, that Rhino was sending a verbal message to Damien Seratone. Well, certainly Rhino knows who Damien Seratone is, and he sent a message here tonight. Gore could be in his future.
Ladies and gentlemen, I speak for shame when I say this. Next week is arguably the biggest match in ProSouth history, and it's for the YouTube Championship. Rhino, Damien Seratone, I can't wait to see it.
It is time for your main event of the evening. And the following contest is the final and third trial in the trials of the Tragic Prince.
Third trial of the Tragic Prince, the ProSouth champion,
Making his
Cameron
way
Keith.
to the ring, being accompanied by Harley Haven, representing the League of Terribles. He is the ProSouth champion. He is the Tragic Prince, Cameron Keith.
Let's recap what we've seen so far in the trials of the Tragic Prince. Trial number 1 was Cameron Keith's tag partner and our good friends across the state at New Era Wrestling, Alexander Lincoln. Dorian picked up the win. Last week, Cameron Keith put Harley Haven in harm's way against Dorian, which we found out was a ploy to bring in Mad City's #1 psychopath, Reynolds, to try to teach Dorian a lesson. And tonight, Dorian has got quite the challenge ahead of him against Reynolds.
Making his way to the ring. This
We haven't seen Reynolds in action
is
at ProSouth Ring in quite some time.
Dorian.
The last time Reynolds competed inside of a ProSouth ring, he lost the All Out Championship to Eric the Ghost Silva at our Mad City Mayhem event.
Welcome to the final trial of the Tragic Prince. Now, last week, admittedly, it was more of a freebie, a gimme, if you will, because last week I was trying to break you mentally and emotionally. But tonight, you're gonna be broken physically beyond all recognition. And you know that to be true. Because the man that you're gonna be facing tonight didn't do what you did and never doubted the league. He stayed terrible. You had to grow a conscience. You had to be the good guy. But let me tell you, Dorian, that bad things happen to good people. but great things happen to those who are always terrible. So tonight, beating Dorian to a bloody pulp and destroying everything that's left of him is the final trial, the man that they call Reynolds.
There he is. That sick, twisted smile on the face of Reynolds. #1 psychopath standing right across from him.
Boy, you talk about a barn burner of a final trial.
Trial number 3 is underway. Oh, and Reynolds from behind. Dorian was distracted with Cameron Keys, and immediately that exploder throw we saw from Reynolds last week, and now Reynolds just laying in these shots to Dorian. And again. Reynolds charging in. Dorian fighting off with a back elbow. And again. Oh, Reynolds sent up and over, crashing hard onto the floor below. Here goes Dorian off the ropes. Dorian, what a missile drop kick.
He's going to have to take the fight to Reynolds. I like this strategy.
Oh, Dorian going for another one. Oh, Reynolds trapping him in the ring apron and just laying down these shots. Oh, what a power slam on that concrete floor from Reynolds. Slim in a count of 7. Reynolds depositing Dorian back into the ring.
Harley Haven watching along with the ProSouth champion Cameron Keys from the entranceway.
Dorian creating an opening for himself. Oh, springing up, catching Reynolds on the charge. Delivers the head scissors, sending Reynolds face first into the top turnbuckle. Oh, swinging a miss from Reynolds. Dorian, oh, what a leaping neck breaker. Good cover.
Is it enough? Ooh.
Just a 1.
Barely.
Of course, Shane, you've seen Reynolds since the beginning, since we saw him appear here at ProSouth in the fall of 2020, and you've seen how difficult it is to put a man like Reynolds down.
Oh, absolutely. He can fight any style, any size. Definitely marches to the beat of his own drum.
Wait a minute. Reynolds was thinking a raindrop here. Dorian able to counter into a back suplex. What a counter. And there's a drop kick. Oops, swinging a miss from Reynolds. Dorian, kick to the midsection. Oh, what a twisting suplex. Cover. 2. No, Reynolds rolling that shoulder up at 2. What do you think's going through the mind of our ProSouth champion right now, watching this, seeing Dorian on the offensive?
Less than pleased. He doesn't look too shook. He's got confidence in Reynolds, and who can blame him?
Reynolds just trying to collect himself on the outside. Dorian going after Reynolds. Oh, Reynolds baited him in. Dorian was almost set face first at the barricades. Dorian able to counter and doing the same to Reynolds. Oh, Reynolds just crashed hard into our barricade.
Three consecutive weeks of trials. Dorian to overcome. This is his biggest yet.
Reynolds deposited back into the ring now. Reynolds just trying to pick himself up, using the ropes for leverage. Dorian meeting him right there with a knee to the side of the head. Oh! What ring awareness there. A low ball with the ropes, and there's a rope hanging DDT from Reynolds. And now just a full mount and laying down these vicious right hands. Another one! The third exploder suplex of this matchup delivered to Dorian. Shane, how much does Dorian have left at this point?
Oh, I don't know, but on that exploder suplex, if it's effective, don't be afraid to use it. He's not. We're about to see the resolve and the willpower of Dorian Crow if he's got any. Test his mettle here.
Not a fourth, not a fourth!
That one all the way across the squared circle.
And now just these clubbing blows while Dorian's just caught up in that corner. Our official just trying to maintain some kind of control over Reynolds here, but Shane, you've seen what Reynolds has done throughout his time here at ProSouth. It is very difficult to control that man.
Oh, yeah. Trying to corral Reynolds, no easy task.
Oh, Reynolds. Oh, Dorian with the quick counter on Reynolds. Quick counter. He's got the leg hooked. No, just the two, though. Dorian staying on the offensive, delivering a knee strike. There's a two. No. I think Dorian knows what he needs to do here. He's measuring Reynolds. Could be thinking that spear we've seen him hit over the last number of weeks. Charging it. Oh. Reynolds using Slim as a human shield. And now Reynolds just measuring Dorian. There's the kill shot. There's the kill shot. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. That's got to do it. Dorian out at two. Dorian just kicked out of Reynolds' kill shot at 2.5.
Good grief. And Reynolds is not accustomed to that. This crowd senses it too, Noah. They call it the trials for a reason. How much are you willing to take? How much are you willing to overcome to get what you want?
The gloves are off. Reynolds saying the gloves are off. Got Dorian pinned down, looking to inflict more punishment. And oh no, that eye, that same eye that Tyler Cole-Pratt drove an umbrella into. And look at that psychotic laugh from Mad City's #1 psychopath, and now he's just measuring Dorian.
Our official checking on Dorian to make sure he can still continue. They ask if you want to continue.
Reynolds giving him no choice again, going right after that eye. Slim cannot get.
Oh, God.
Hey, blood, hey.
I apologize for that image. Goodness. kind of damaged his orbital socket right now. We are continuing with this contest.
At our official's discretion here.
Slim knows what he's doing. I trust his judgment.
You're gonna quit. You're gonna quit. Look at these people. You see this? Look at everybody. You are gonna fail in front of everyone here. You're gonna do. Ask him if he quits.
Quit, Dorian. Quit, Dorian. Quit, Dorian.
Ask him.
Quit, Dorian.
Put the microphone in his mouth. I can't quit. I can't.
Dorian's saying he can't quit.
Reynolds calling for the ring bell over here by us. Dear God, this could be shades of Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat. I hope not, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. When I see that ring bell in the squared circle.
Oh. Slim, Slim stepping in. Slim stepping in.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, Dorian with the spear! Dorian with the spear! Spear! No, just a 2! And look at Keist. Keist is breathing a sigh of relief right now. Wait a minute.
Well, you asked me earlier, he's not as confident right now as he was 5 minutes ago.
Look, I just saw that look on Dorian's face. He knows he has to hit another one. He's got Reynolds measured.
Oh,
wait a minute, countered! A guillotine! A guillotine!
Already some blood loss coming out of that eye.
If that arm drops a third time, Reynolds will win this contest. Wait a minute. Reynolds trapping the arm of Dorian, not allowing it to drop. Reynolds does not want to win in that fashion. He wants to inflict as much punishment on Dorian as he can. But Dorian's out.
If you're not conscious, you can't continue. Slim's going to have to call it here. If that is indeed the case.
Reynolds just measuring Dorian, could be thinking another kill shot. The trigger's been pulled. He's measuring. Dorian fired first! Dorian fired first! A kill shot of his own! He did it! Dorian did it! Dorian did it!
Your winner of the match and surviving the trials of the Tragic Prince, Dorian!
Surviving the trials, Dorian has earned himself an opportunity against the Tragic Prince. Keist. Wait a minute, Keist! Delivering a rage out to Reynolds! What is that? Oh, there's a spear! Dorian with a spear! Ladies and gentlemen, could that be the scene we see in the eventual matchup between Cameron Keist and Dorian? And wait. Dorian going over to Reynolds now.
Reynolds may have seen the light.
Reynolds picking up the ProSouth Championship. What a show of respect there from Reynolds. this be the scene we see, ladies and gentlemen, in the near future? That's all the time we have tonight. For Shay Knows, I'm Noah Howell. We will see you in just 7 days for redemption.